Okay, so here's another little extra tip for you guys. When you're in side mount and you have the head and arm choke, it might not be working out, and again, if it's not working, maybe you're trying too hard, or your grip's in the wrong spot. Or maybe he's doing just a great job to defend, okay? So it can be a variety of things. So what we want to do is set up for a head and arm choke on the other side. There's a couple big details. I don't want to go to mount, like I've already discussed. I'm here. It's not working. You can see right now I got my hands in low, so maybe I'm making that mistake. Maybe I can't make it tighter for whatever reason. He could be a bigger, thicker guy. Now, I still want to clamp on, so I don't want Brandon to pull his arm out, and I'm going to make him fight for it. When he fights, he's going to start to turn onto his side more, and when he turns on his side, this is what I actually want. He starts to pull his arm out, good, and my knee comes up. Okay, so I want Brandon to be on the side. This actually helps me out a lot that he's on the side, and it's a natural reaction because guys are going to try and bridge this way, and then they're going to shrimp away and try to recover the guard. So we're going to watch out for that. So the second he turns onto his side, I've got to get this shin across his belly. Okay, so I'm here with Brandon. He starts to bridge, leg comes up, and I'm going to let his arm come out, and it's going to be much easier when I trap it. From here, I just switch my grip. Okay, whereas before it was this way. Now I'm switching. I put him on his back, and I put my head down. My knee is by his hip, and my foot is by his thigh. Not here. I don't want him to use his legs. Sometimes you get those guys with the rubbery legs, don't want him to use it. So I want this. I want to be able to turn his hips. What Brandon's going to try and do, and he's going to try and bridge again. When he starts to turn, then I can drop to mount and finish the choke from here. Now to finish the choke, I'm just going to keep my legs in, head in, and finish the choke. I prefer to go, sometimes I prefer mount, sometimes I prefer here. It really depends on the mood I'm in and how good of a grip I got. If my grip isn't good, I like to go to the side. If I have a nice grip, I'm not going to leave. Okay, so I'm going to wait and be patient from mount. When Brandon tries to bridge again, I'm just going to wait, and I'll put my foot on, and I'll wait here. He's going to try and roll away from me is the most common thing I see, and then I drop my hips. Okay, and then from here, head down, and slowly start to squeeze. I can also run in a circle. Okay, so by running around him, I can tighten that choke up drastically, but I find I don't need to do that very often. So again, we're going to do this. We'll turn the angle so you can see a different side. So the key here is I don't move until he bridges onto his side. So if I'm really chasing that head and arm choke, instead maybe he's got his chin tucked in, and I've got his jaw. When he gets onto his side, my shin comes in, and I'm going to pull and slide his arm up. Okay? From here, I'm going to wait, and I just hold him in the choke. I wait. Hands are going to switch. Go to mount. Wiggle. When he starts to try and move, I block. Okay? And he tries to bridge and roll me away. Going to drop him down. Okay? And then I wait. Okay? Now I got a couple different grips here. This grip, this gable grip, is a nice strong grip. Okay, I got a pretty good defense for this one. So what I've been doing is switching to this grip. Now I'd love to show you that defense, but I'm still working some things to piece together, and there'll be a whole series coming out based on the head and arm chokes. But I'm liking this grip, and the reason why, I'll show you very quickly. If Brandon bridges into me here, it kind of wraps up my fingers, and then my hands start to break apart. Okay? If I put my fingers together, like an S or a chain grip, and my elbows out to the side, when Brandon bridges, that grip is nice and strong. Okay? So obviously I want my head in tight, and the key thing here that a lot of people ignore is this elbow has to be on the floor. If my elbow comes off the ground, I'm going to lose the position, plus Brandon's going to grab my elbow, other hand, right hand grabs, and he's going to spin away. Oh, that's towards me. Spin away. Yes, and then he's going to give up his back, but he's out of the head and arm choke. So again, that information is coming to you soon. This can be a nice grip. I don't like this grip. I find this one to be a little bit weaker. I don't like this one. This is nasty on the neck. This chain grip is much better. Forehead in, elbow on the floor, and then I wait. All I want to do is now take my forehead and put it on the floor. Okay, so once my elbow and my forehead are on the floor, nice, it just slides my shoulder in for a nice tight grip. Okay? But you can play with different places to hang on. So now you get an idea. You get to the side mount, little step by step to get to the other side. When I was in Brazil, I was in a no-gi super fight with a black belt from Brazil. And this was a detrimental part of my game. This worked out really, really well, and why I won was using elements of this game here of working to a head and arm choke. Unfortunately, ran out of time, but won on points going for the head and arm choke. So give this one a try, guys. It's lots of fun.